Great.
All right.
Are you ready?
No, but let's go.
All right, without further ado, everybody, let's count it down at 3, 2, 1!
Oh!
All right, so a lot of people that are already in hospitality or start in hospitality face a point, hit a wall, and they're like, where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? Am I who I am? How do you say that? Am I the person that I am supposed to be? I say you need to move your ass because time waits for no one, for nobody. And I realized very early that I need to get moving. I started in hospitality at 25. A lot of people much younger. So I knew I was always one step behind. So I needed to get moving. Now, when you start, there's always that uncertainty. Where am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to start? Which direction am I supposed to go in? But there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Now, it doesn't matter which step you take. You just need to keep looking at the light. Keep going towards that light. And the hardest part is taking that first step. But you need to take that first step, even if it's the wrong one. Now you know that that step is the wrong one. So you won't take that step anymore. You'll learn. You'll take another step towards your goal, towards the person you want to become. A lot of people might realize this is Michael Jordan, and what he had this killer instinct, this like Kobe Bryant, that Mamba mentality, always wanted to be the best, always wanted to be his best self. And he became his best self. But it's not because he looked at tomorrow or the day after. No, he looked at the end of the light. Now, this is me. And if you take a good look, you see 2 ears, 2 eyes, 1 mouth. You need to use those things in that order. You need to listen. You need to look and then talk. In this generation, a lot of people talk before they listen and look. So 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth. This is me at Bacardi Legacy in Mexico City. It was the first time I went to Mexico City, and I had the opportunity to win this competition. But when you win a competition so young, you get a little airheaded, and you think you can do everything, which is not the case. So, what now? I was in Amsterdam, which is a quite humble country, and where people have very humble mindsets. And I didn't really think I fitted in at that point in time. So, I was like, where to now? What next? So, I took a look in the mirror, and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to take a gap year. So, I went to Mexico. Mexico for various reasons. Viva Mexico! A huevo! Why did I choose Mexico? Because of the culture, because of the people, because of the music, because of the ingredients, because of the different style in cocktails, in bars, in music. Everything was so different from Amsterdam, where I had everything, and where everything was nice and comforting. So when I came to Mexico, I decided, well, let's explore, let's deep dive. So from eating scorpions to chapulines, grasshoppers, spiders, but also exotic fruits that we can import to the Netherlands, but here they were for a couple pesos, you could get kilos of it. So it boosted my creativity. Now this is Luis Miguel, which is the national singer, national hero of Mexico. Why did I choose this? Because I knew I was a guest in Mexico. I was a guest, and I'm still a guest. And I wanted to integrate, so I wanted to know the language. I wanted to know the culture, the food, but also the music. Now, was it easy? No, it wasn't easy. I was going up a hill because I didn't speak the language. I didn't understand the culture, and people didn't understand me. Being very direct as a Dutch person and speaking the truth, and we call it in Mexico, you need to be cariñoso. You need to, warm your ways a little bit. I met this person, Rodrigo Uraca, now my business partner. He saw me in a bar and he said, you know what? Would you like to open up a bar? And I said, well, with what money, cabrón? I said. Cabrón means my friend in Spanish, just so you know. So, in 2021, we started Handshake Speakeasy. It was an old shoe shop, a very, very, very humble place, 32 seats, with no money, with a bar that was made out of cardboard, that was like after 2 weeks, it went like this. And then within 6 months, by the grace of God, we made it into the world's 50 best list. Now imagine being a Dutch guy that doesn't speak the language, that's trying to teach a team who don't speak English that well with new ways of cocktail making while I'm screaming at them, hollering at them, trying to teach them. Why would they listen to me? Now, I was there from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day with them in the trenches. And we were fortunate enough, because of our hard work, to make it to several lists and to get recognized. Now, this is the original space, which is 32 seats. And after we made all these fancy lists, we had the opportunity to open up a downstairs space, which is called Compromiso, which is another 45-seater. So now we have 85 seats in total. Our team grew. We started with 3, and now we're many more for the people that have been. So the moral of the story is you have to get out of your comfort zone. Try to jump. Try to fly. But never lose who you are. Be true to yourself. Believe in yourself. Look in the mirror. You know you have value. You do matter. But you also have to realize that you can't do it alone. So what started with a vision of 3 people now became a vision of 45. Thank you very much.
Give it up, give it up! Up, up!
Give it up for Eric van Beek!
Oh, yeah?